What is going on, guys? My name's HC with some FIFA Mobile Season 2 video on the channel. If you're new to the channel, I recommend subscribing. If you do enjoy the video, smash the like button, comment your thoughts down below and hit the notification button twice. That way you will never miss one of my uploads. So as you saw there, we started the day off with a sick man of the match pool. We got 96 rated Griezmann, and next thing you know, they finally released the exchange player packs, which confused a lot of us because these are actually classic national heroes. You have David Luiz, Carlos Tevez, Samuel Eto'O, Bradley from the USA, and Antonio Valencia, sorry, from Manchester United. Honestly, they're 100 exchange points. I will find myself picking up this David Luiz at some point. Just look at them stats: 94 pace, 88 shooting, 89 passing, 91, I think it was 91 agility, yeah, 112 defending, and 115 physical. This is probably one of the best centre-back cards I've seen. Me being a Chelsea fan, definitely want to pick him up. Samuel Eto'O looks insane as well. 108 pace, 109 shooting, 92 passing, 102 agility, and 94 physical. Now, I was thinking about this and thinking which player I'd really want to go with, and I feel Samuel Eto'O is better than Carlos Tevez. You'll understand why I'm going with this in just a second, but what we're going to be doing is, guys, as part of this video, we're going to be claiming one of these players. We're going to be doing a cheeky review and gameplay for you guys as well, so you can come to a conclusion who you want to get. I certainly recommend getting David Luiz at centre-back at some point. Carlos Tevez there, unless you are a big Carlos Tevez fan, you're a big Argentina fan, or you like the team he plays for, which I believe is the Boca Juniors. Boca Juniors, possibly? I can't remember off the top of my head. I believe it's the Boca Juniors. I recommend going for David Luiz, and if you want a striker for your team, Samuel Eto'O. The CDM Bradley, the Valencia are very good. Basically, all the players are very good. I was expecting to get the Golden Boot winners. I was expecting to get the Golden Glove winners and stuff like that in this one. And instead they changed it to classic national heroes. A bit like what you've seen on FIFA 18 console. But just look at that. I love it when the card comes in. 92 Samuel Eto'O with the boost of shot power. He will be 104 rated in my team. So what I get to do is, guys, I get to show you how good he is in comparison to other players. For example, I've got Thierry Henry that should be 105 rated. I have Brazilian Ronaldo, which you guys should have saw the video for. If you haven't already, go and check out the Icon Squad Builder Challenge that I did to get that Brazilian icon Ronaldo. I am going to go for David Luiz before the end of the World Cup. Well, before the end of the World Cup promo, depending on how long it lasts. I think it should be there for a while, but I want to get David Luiz before the end of it. So as you see there, that is Eto'O. The card looks a little bit different when he goes into the team. Certainly does look good indeed. Had no other boost I could add on to him, so we're just going to have a look at some stuff. 336,000 XP to level him up, which isn't bad really. So you could get him up to a higher rated. I could do a rank transfer for Ultimate Team of the Season Ronaldo for him, but I'm not sure. I'm still debating doing a rank transfer on Brazilian icon Ronaldo over the Ultimate Team of the Season Ronaldo. If you guys want to see a video where I do them two versus each other, so again, CR7 versus R9, you definitely go and let me know, guys, and I will try and do that. As you can see, I come to the conclusion I can do 3-5-2. It does say Thierry Henry's in there. I wasn't going for Thierry Henry, obviously, but what that meant is I could play some games for you guys and not lose major ratings. There he is, Samuel Eto'O. Going to move him onto the right-hand side. I think that is the best way to go for it. And we're going to play a couple games with him. So, yeah, let's get into it anyway, guys. What can I say about the gameplay you guys are about to witness? I did wake up early. I was going to drop this video a lot earlier than expected. And I was just literally so tired that I just went back to bed. But I have recorded this gameplay for you guys to show you how good he is. I think it's a bit unfortunate that the Versus Attack mode season's restarted, because I can't show you the best gameplay possible with Samuel Eto'O, but I can certainly show you whether he can hit the ball well and whether he can do decent shots. There you go, boom, straight away we get a goal, get another goal. Eto'O, first thing I want to tell you guys, his finishing is unbelievable, his pace is unbelievable. This is a base card. This isn't a card which I've leveled up in any way, shape or form. This is a base card. Do I feel he's on the edge of being as good as Ultimate Team of the Season Ronaldo? I would say so, yeah. He is a very, very good player. I was shooting at stupid angles at this point because obviously I didn't feel the opposition was going to get there and do anything to stop me from playing well, if I'm being brutally honest. It was nothing against him, it was just a case of it was a mismatch. I had a much better team, and even though I swapped Eto'o in and lost a rating or two, I just felt as if there was not much point in trying to play normally. It just wasn't. I know I'm winning 7-0, but still, there just wasn't that much point. So here we go for the finesse with Eto'o, and boom, he is just as good on one foot as he is on the other. I would turn around straight away, say to you guys, if you do not have a striker like Ultimate Team of the Season Ronaldo, that Brazilian icon Ronaldo, or a big name striker, Eto'o is very, very, very good. As you can see, his shot power is quality, his finesse is quality, passing, I didn't really get to do much passing. The reason why I choose him over Carlos Tevez, if you are going to go for a striker from the exchange players, is Carlos Tevez doesn't have as good. Does he have as good? I'm not sure whether he has as good physical. I know that Eto'o beats him on stats. I know that for a fact. If you look at his detailed attributes, or his main attributes, I should say, beats him on pace, beats him on shooting by a little bit. Maybe his physical slightly less. I'm not 100% sure, but the difference is with Carlos Tevez, you have this situation where he's not that big. Like, if you want to play that's big and tall and can hold the ball up when you need to, so when you're going for a cross, you have that feeling that a player's going to hit that ball. If you understand what I'm saying, if you're going for a cross, you have Ronaldo up front, who's 6 foot plus. He's going to end up getting up, headering the ball, and it's going to be that job done. If you have a player that's quite tiny, like I think Carlos Tevez, I can't remember off the top of my head how small he is. He's not that small, maybe like 5'9", 5'10", but on this game, that is a bit of a problem because they don't go over the top in terms of height. I would say personally, just look at that little turn finesse from Eto'o there. Surprisingly, this kid was putting up a fight. He was putting up a fight. I didn't get to test out how good Eto'o is at headering, but I feel he is pretty damn good at everything, if I'm being brutally honest. Like, I enjoy playing with the card. I'd get the card purely for the card art anyway. I want to see what they look like when they're ranked up for sure. I don't know whether he's going to look better than most cards when they're ranked up. I think the exchange card art design anyway is pretty much fantastic. I literally have no complaints in terms of the card art. Look at that shot. Honestly, I don't even know how I hit that shot. If you can't tell by the way I talk and the way I'm talking about this player, he's fantastic. He's such a good player. This is probably one of the funniest cards I have used on FIFA Mobile this year. Last year I had a few good players that I really enjoyed using on FIFA Mobile. This year, Eto'o is one of those cards. Am I going to replace him or replace my starting lineup to put him in? Maybe. I'm not sure. Is he better than a few icon cards? I don't know. Is he cheaper to get for free-to-play players in comparison to icon cards? Yes, I would say so. If you play the World Cup mode properly and you've been going up through the World Cup campaigns, it should be easy to get him. I'm not even joking, it should be pretty easy to get him. I was able to get him. I've spent like 200 exchange points over the course of my time on FIFA Mobile so far. So certainly, he should be quite easy to get for a lot of free-to-play players. Would I say he's better than Tevez? I think so, yes. If you're going to go down the route of a striker, I'd choose him over Tevez for sure. If you're going down the route of a player that benefits your team more, maybe you need a defender, maybe you need a CDM, stay away from Eto'o. If you want to go for a David Luiz or something like that, here you can see the comparison between players that are similar rated to him. Thierry Henry, not going to be funny, does beat him, so does Ronaldo, but Eto'o has so much better physical, 94 physical, which is just ridiculous. I think Tevez might have 97 actually. Crespo is another one as well, that if you compare, you can see that he smashes Crespo. He's much, much better than Crespo. Obviously, you can't compare him to Ronaldo. Ronaldo just has so much better stats because he's so highly leveled. But yeah, guys, honestly, one of the best players I have ever used in my life. And my phone's going off there in the background. He's amazingly good at what he does. Like, I'm not even joking. He's one of the funniest cards I've used again this season. Do I recommend getting him? Yes. If you can get all of them, then go for all of them. If you can make a video with all of them, then definitely do that. I will try to do that at some point for sure. Maybe I can try and go for all of them. I don't know how much opportunity I've got to do that. It's going to be a bit of a struggle, but we'll see what we can do. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, comment your thoughts down below. Great review for Eto'o. Definitely go and get him if you can. And I'll see you guys as always in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.
call me your baby, even if you have to fake it. Just send me your sweet lies, and I'll make up my sad eyes, sad eyes.